Dr. Phil? Hi. Former fan. Not a fan anymore. We have a bone to pick with you.
Yes. So, about that episode.
I'm sure, plenty of people have talked about this episode already. And, we want to talk about it, too.
From a different point of view.
He had a couple on named Harley and Bailey. One of them was in a wheelchair, was a quadriplegic, okay? So he's physically disabled. Well, his girlfriend, Bailey, has also been his caretaker. I think the girl was Bailey. Bailey and Harley, I don't know. Either way, the girl was the caretaker and his lover, obviously. They are romantically together. Well, this couple had some huge problems that extended way beyond his being a quadriplegic. But Phil decided to sum it up with a very broad, horrible statement that had no backing whatsoever.
Other than his 100 of 100 people.
Yeah, okay, 100 out of 100 couples.
Doesn't sound very scientific.
No, I don't know where he's getting the statistic from. Our cat wants to play fetch.
The same place he gets all of the other statistics. He makes them up.
I'm
sorry, I'm not a fan of Dr. Phil. I never have been. I don't like Oprah. He works for Oprah, so, whatever.
What's wrong with Oprah?
I don't like her.
I love Oprah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well, he wouldn't be anywhere without Oprah, but...
Well, no, of course not.
But that's nothing to hold against Oprah.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't mind Oprah. No problem with Oprah. Okay. Anyway, what he said, word for word... This is great. You're going to love this. You can be his caregiver or his lover. You can't be both. Bull. Okay? That is the biggest... No, don't finish that word.
I didn't.
That is the biggest bunch of bull I have ever heard. We are living proof that 100 out of 100 couples, wherever they are, we would love to sit down and chat with them and let them know that Dr. Phil is a freaking idiot, apparently. Because I am his caretaker, and I am his lover.
And I'm her lover. And,
yeah.
Well.
And you're kind of my caretaker when I go a little crazy.
Yeah.
When I go a little off in my head, he takes care of me.
So it really works out both ways for us. Maybe we're just the exception to the rule.
But you have also the physical disability.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But pardon the shaking. Our cat is playing by the camera again. As always. Onyx, would you please get down? Will you please get down? Oh, close your mouth. You're not feral, you dumbass. Anyway, excuse my language. Sorry. We'll be demonetized. Not that it matters because we're not big enough to be monetized yet. So
yep.
We don't care.
There's a kitty in the camera.
Yeah, there's Onyx's face. Hi,
Look at
baby.
the kitty face.
Hi, baby. Anyway, we, along with many other couples that we've heard from, and I'm sure there's thousands of us all over the place, we're called an interabled couple. Because that means basically one person can do more than another person because of that other person's disability. Yes, he is physically disabled. I do take care of him. I help him with his shower. I do all the housework. I cook all the meals. What else do I do?
Everything.
Yeah, I do everything. I have never, ever considered him to be a burden. I mean, I will be honest, there are days I wake up and I go, oh God, I don't want to do it today. I don't want to do it today. But that doesn't mean me and him need to break up. It means I'm going to have a pissy day. Yeah. But that's going to happen to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't mean our whole relationship is a lie. And we've been together for 6.5 years. We've lived together for how many? Like 2.5, 3?
End of April will be 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
So half our relationship, we've lived together.
Yeah. And I take care of him all the time. And in his own special ways, he takes care of me.
Yep.
Now, physically, I'm the one who does the physical stuff. Yes, because I'm the one who can walk around and bend over and things like that. He can't. And to me, that's okay. I knew what I was getting into when I began a relationship with him. And I know what it's going to be like in the future. And we have absolutely zero plans of ever breaking up. The only reason we're not married right now is because we can't really afford it.
Yeah.
And plus, with the way things are in our relationship, we're happy with the way things are.
We've both been married once.
Yeah, we've done the
And
marriage,
we're
the
just
divorce.
not up for doing all of it again. Plus, we just don't have the money.
We don't have the money. We don't have the time. We don't really...
Well, we have the time.
Oh, okay, yeah, we have time.
We have the time, not the money, not the everything else.
Yeah, but we're okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And if you have a problem with us not being married and living together, you
No.
I was going to say...
No.
Okay. She keeps me in check sometimes.
I do. But what are your thoughts?
My honest thought is...
Without calling Dr. Phil any cuss word names or threatening him.
Okay. I think he needs to... The only reason he has any influence or power is because he's on TV.
And he has money.
And, yeah, pretty much those two go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Especially for syndicated sitcom, or not sitcom, but...
It could be a sitcom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Situation comedy, yeah, I think half of his claims are pretty funny.
My personal opinion is you can be both. It takes a lot of work, because...
It does take a lot of work.
But then being in what's...
In any relationship is going to take a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, even being in how did you say interabled?
Interabled is what we're called.
Okay, so that makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But she's been with me through the worst of my mental illness, the worst of my physical issues. She's seen me come back from not being able to walk at all, or my brain, or however that works. I don't know, whatever.
He had what's called conversion disorder.
It's really kind of confusing.
It's kind of complicated. It's basically, it's an extreme form of anxiety that actually tricks your brain into thinking there's something physically wrong with you that prevents you from doing other things. They've noticed it a lot in people who were about to go to war would somehow go blind or lose the ability to use their legs or whatever.
Which is pretty much what happened with me.
Yeah,
I lost the ability to use my legs.
Yeah, and the reason we know that it was a mental and not a physical is because despite all the physical testing you do on a person with conversion disorder, nothing is going to come up out of the ordinary. Yep. However, that does not mean the person with conversion disorder is faking. It's kind of like hypochondriasis.
It's like an extreme version of that.
Yeah. Our brain actually thinks there is something wrong.
Yeah.
That's what he had. He is walking to a point now.
Yeah.
He did get back up on his feet. He can walk to, say, the bathroom and back. He can do that with no problem.
Yep.
In public, we usually have the wheelchair or a walker.
Usually the walker.
Yeah.
Unless we're going for someplace where I have to...
Where you'd be standing for a long time.
Yeah, because I can't stand for long.
Right.
That's other issues.
Yeah, besides, that's aside from the topic.
Yeah.
We just wanted to take a few minutes to tell Dr. Phil that he is wrong, period. W-R-O-N-G. Wrong. W-R-O-N-G.
Like Pac-Man.
Anyway. So if you guys have any of your own input on this topic, by golly, leave it in the comment below, because we would love to hear your side. I'll try and find a clip of this direct quote, and I will put, if I can find it, I will put a link to it in the description. But honestly, just go on Facebook and look up Harley and Bailey, or look up Dr. Phil Interabled, or look up whatever I'm sure you can find the clip. It's not that hard to find. So, anyway, yeah, this episode was actually brought to my attention by a different interabled couple that I watch. And it was actually a couple that was invited by Dr. Phil's staff to be on the show to talk to these people. And they turned it down because they said they weren't qualified to help the couple with the problems that the couple was having, because that couple's problems, like I said, extend way beyond him being paralyzed. There was just a whole set of can of worms in that relationship, and but that does not mean, either way, that does not mean 100 out of 100 interable relationships are going to fail.
Yeah, the 100 out of 100 thing, one, doesn't sound scientific, two, doesn't sound thought out, and three, just sounds like a whole lot of malarkey.
Yeah, if he really actually found 100 out of 100 interable couples that didn't work, send them our way, so we can be like, you know what, it will work. It can work. You can make it work.
It can work.
It can work. Yes, I'm sorry.
You can't guarantee every relation is gonna work.
Right, but like I said, that couple had problems way beyond the...
Oh yeah, there were serious issues there.
Yeah, they had some very bad problems.
Yeah.
Whether or not their relationship was savable, I don't know. I'm not an expert.
That one's hard to... I'm not an expert on relationships. Most of my relationships have fallen apart, so...
Well, I hope most of them have fallen apart, or else he'd be in a relationship with somebody other than me.
Yeah, and I know which one it would be. Ugh.
I do too. No.
Well, if that one have fallen apart, then that one have fallen... Oh, God.
Anyway, that's all we have for today. We just wanted to air out our own opinion on this topic. Because, that was just one of the single stupidest things I've ever heard Dr. Phil say.
I've heard some stupid things from him.
Yeah, I have too, but I think that's one of the stupid. I think that
that was up there. That was a good 9.5.
Yeah, on a good day.
On a good day.
So Harley and Bailey, if you guys can make it work, that'd be great. Don't let Dr. Phil's blank statement that has no backing whatsoever influence your decision on whether or not to stay together. You do have problems outside of him being paralyzed. Honestly, I think they're worth working on. Because no relationship is going to be perfect.
No.
Every relationship will have its issues, I'm sure. Yep. I've never been in a relationship that didn't have issues from day one. We still have issues. We're not a perfect relationship, but that doesn't mean we're going to break up.
No, we've got our issues, but, we make it work.
And most of those issues have nothing to do with his physical disability or either of our mental disabilities.
No, more of those are just us being weird.
Us being crabby.
Yeah.
I get crabby.
Yeah. I get crabby sometimes, too.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm tired. Yeah, like I said, there are days where I'll wake up and I'll just be like, I don't want to do the dishes. I don't want to make the meals. I do not want to do the grocery shopping. I don't want to do anything. But usually when I have a day like that, he understands and makes the best of it.
Yep.
So.
And I like to make her laugh.
Yeah, you're good at that.
That's one of the things I'm really good at, is laughter.
So, if we can make it work, there's no reason why you can't make it work either. Alright guys, have a good one, and we will see you probably, hopefully, tomorrow. And there goes the camera. See you later. Have a great one.
See ya.